Hey guys, Soul Closet here, back making another video, and today I wanted to do a quick little review of my Moto 360 Sport. It's a Android Wear smartwatch that came out in 2015, and it's a pretty cool little thing. So I'm going to give you guys a little overview of it and talk about how for the $60 that I paid for it secondhand, it's definitely worth a purchase. So the first thing you'll see if you, have played the game GoldenEye on the N64 is that this looks like the pause menu of GoldenEye on the N64. And that's one of the cool features of Android Wear in general, is replaceable watch faces. So you can see I've got a couple options here, and there are many more that are included. I just don't like analog faces, so I don't really use them. Even this one, you can see I have the digital time there on the side. So yeah, one of the cool features is in Android Wear 2.0, you just swipe from the side and you can switch watch faces on the fly, and they can have different features or just, look kind of cool. Like this one doesn't do anything. It's just a nice little thing there. Shows you the charging of something, because this watch does not have that much power. But either way, oh wow, the date. Oh no, the date's in European format. October 1st, right. Anyway, so yeah, that's the first thing, I guess, is that, as far as watch function, as being a watch, you can swap out the faces and make it look however you want it to look. And there are thousands of them available through certain apps that have customizability and just through the Play Store in general. So let's talk about the Play Store. So when the watch is lit up like this, you press the button on the side there. I know you can't quite see it, but you can tell there's a button there. You press the button and it brings up your apps menu. And just like any Android device, because this does run Android Nougat 7.1.1, you have your list of apps. And I'm not going to go through all these because it's a lot of generic stuff and a couple fitness things, since this is the sport version of the Moto 360. But this video is more of a general Android Wear thing. So, you've got all sorts of nice little apps. You can do things like, Outlook. You can check your email if you want to do that, No events. Enjoy your day. Oh, thanks, Outlook. You'll notice that I swiped in from the left there. That's how you go back. On an Android phone, you'd have the back button. On Android Wear, there's no back buttons. You just swipe in from the left. So let's press the button again. And, again, most of this generic stuff, you got a timer. Ooh, a timer. Fancy. Nothing you really need to worry about. But let's look at the Play Store. So, I'm assuming that you own or have used an Android device at some point, and are familiar with the Google Play Store as a product, but it's pretty much the same on the watch. It's just you can only look up apps that are installable on your watch. So it's got, a section for your apps where you can update them. If I can actually tap on that, there you go. One gripe with this, I guess, is that tapping on small targets like that is harder, because I think Android Wear, or maybe just the Moto 360 Sport, is built to kind of assume where you were trying to tap and pinpoint where you tapped, rather than accepting anywhere that your thumb touched, which is good if you're trying to do things like typing, which you can do. You can text with this watch if you really want to. But it's not good when you're trying to tap little circles and it keeps going off even though you look like you're tapping it. Just something to keep in mind. But, this is the Play Store as it comes. Pretty standard stuff. In all the text fields in Android Wear that I've found, you can either do voice input or you can use the keyboard. So let's try voice. Cool watch faces. And it'll ask you to confirm, and then you can search the Google Play Store for cool watch faces. So, that's fine. But you can also type. And this has a much pared down version of the Google keyboard, but most importantly, it has swipe support. So I can type in cool watch faces, and it works much better than you would expect. So I like how it gave me different results this time. But either way, so that's the Google Play Store. But how do you use the Google Play Store if that's on the internet? Well, buddy boy, that was weird. I'm sorry. Let's hop over to the settings application and check out connectivity. And you can see that in addition to Bluetooth, which you kind of need to have for a smartwatch, to pair it to your phone, this also has its own Wi-Fi chip, which is great. You can hook it up to your Wi-Fi or any Wi-Fi. I haven't tested networks that require tapping I agree to the terms or whatever on a public Wi-Fi. I haven't tried that out, so your mileage may vary. But as far as I know, any Wi-Fi that doesn't have that will work, including stuff with a password. My home Wi-Fi does have a password, and it works just fine. So, yeah, you can save a ton of Wi-Fi networks in here, and it automatically saves all the ones that your phone has saved. I like that there's one called that. But either way, it saves all the Wi-Fi networks that you've connected to with your phone when you pair the phone. So yeah, Wi-Fi. And that will work even if your phone is turned off. If you're on a Wi-Fi network, the watch can update apps and install things and do whatever you want to, independent of your phone. So that's great. However, if you're on the go, it will tether your data from your phone over Bluetooth so that you can still install apps and check things that your phone won't do for you. Although if you're on the go, or just in general, it's usually more convenient to do internet-heavy tasks on your phone than on your watch. It's just a nice thing to have. It also has location, and I have that turned off because I don't use it, but this watch does actually have its own carrier-agnostic GPS. So it's a sport watch, you can see by the silicone band that you can't replace. It is meant for people who run, mostly, but just, active people. So you can actually use this watch's GPS without your phone even being with you, and go for a run. And as long as you let it kind of sync up to the network first, you can go on a run. And from what I've seen and heard from other people, it will accurately track where you're going. I haven't tried this myself because I don't go running, and I've only owned this app or this watch for the last few days while I've been working. My work does not involve or does not allow me to wear a smartwatch while I'm on the clock, because it's a customer-facing job. But, I've been told it works. I have no reason to believe it doesn't. So if you're interested in that, that is a feature that is said to be pretty nice. Apart from that, let me show y'all that this runs versions. Android Wear 2.0, which is Android 7.1.1 Nougat, which is a newer version of Android than my Galaxy S7 has, which is kind of funny, I guess. But yeah, if you're looking... Oh, my watch just went off. This is a good time for me to show you the thing that I use this for the most, which is checking notifications. Swipe up from the bottom, and let's see. Ooh, it's Moto Body telling me I walked 7,000 steps today. I doubt it, but either way, regardless of that, that's the great thing, is if you swipe up from the bottom, you get notifications. And these are the notifications both from the watch's apps and from your phone. And you can swipe them away, and if they have buttons on them, like from a music player like Spotify, they'll show up here, and you can tap them and raise and lower the volume of playback and all those great things. Other than that, I guess the one more thing I can mention is that you can use the Google Play Music app to sync music to the watch's internal memory, of which I think there's 4 gigs. And then you can hook Bluetooth headphones up to the watch and listen to music without your phone. I don't own any Bluetooth headphones, nor do I use Google Play Music or very much local music anyway, so I haven't tested this. But again, it's something I've been told works. So, the verdict. This watch cost, I believe, $300 when it was released. It's not worth $300. It's really not. Now, the reason it cost that much is because 2 years ago, smartwatches were less of a normal thing. They were still a pretty new thing, and this was top of the line. Don't buy this for over $150, I would say. I got it for $60 as a refurbished model on eBay, and I am very happy with my purchase. And I would say even if I spent $100 on it, if I could have afforded that, it would have been worth it. But if you don't have a chance to use something like this in person, or if you're on the fence, or if you aren't too on the go of a person, don't spend over $100 on this, I would say. That said, if you are looking to get one and you are interested, it's a very good product, and everything people say it does well. I haven't seen any discrepancies between other reviews and even the lists of features by people selling this watch and what it actually does. It's everything I would want in a smartwatch, and you'd be surprised at how much you actually use it without feeling like you're wasting your time, you know. It's convenient. It really is. And, I guess that's the best thing about this watch, is that when you use it, it's convenient, and it does everything the way it's supposed to. So, yeah. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you comment on stuff that you'd like me to do in the future, I'll check it out, and I might even do those things. If you have this watch or another Android Wear device or like an Apple Watch or something, and you want to, provide some commentary, it's always welcome. I read every comment on all my videos. Excuse me. And if you want to see more things like this about tech and games and all sorts of stuff in the future, just subscribe to the channel and you'll get videos every Friday and or Monday. With that, I'll see you guys next time. Soul Closet out. Bye.